Hey everybody, Jordan Nelson here. So let's say you're a beginning videographer or filmmaker or wedding videographer or even photographer and you're looking into lenses and cameras. So let's say you're on a budget, you can only get one lens, but what you really want is a prime lens to be able to get that really shallow depth of field. But what you're gonna sacrifice is focal length. So you're not gonna be able to telephoto in and out. If you only have one lens, you can't change your lenses to try to get different focal lengths. What are you to do in that situation? For me, that's exactly what I'm doing. So I got the Sony A7III camera body along with my Sony 28mm lens 2.0 aperture. So that's all I have. That's my one lens, one camera. I have my own Canon T6i as well, but I don't really use that anymore. So for me, what was really helpful when I was making that decision was knowing that I could use Aps-C crop mode or Super 35 mode. Be able to crop in and almost kind of cheat to make it look like I am getting more focal length out of my lens. I'm able to telephoto in there when I'm not really telephotoing in there. There's also a zoom feature as well with the Sony A7III. Now, one huge thing is you need to have a full frame camera to be able to switch back and forth. Right now, my 28mm is truly 28mm. Right now, as you're looking through this lens, this is a 28mm focal length. Because it's a full frame camera, it's able to do that. Now, I'm able to switch to Aps-C crop mode or Super 35 mode to be able to push in and get more length out of that. So I'm about to show you what that looks like right here. But you do have to stop recording. I have to press stop and then switch it back, but it's really easy. I have it at the click of a button because I have my customizable menu there, so I just have my customized button for that. So let's take a look and see what it looks like now pushed in. All right, so here we are in Super 35 Aps-C crop mode here. All I had to do with the camera was tilt it up a little bit to be able to get my head in the frame, but I didn't move the camera at all, nothing like that. So it really did get a good push in there to get some more length out of this lens. So if a prime lens is really what you're looking for and you're scared of that fixed focal length, there is kind of a workaround here with that. You do have a little bit more flexibility. There also is a zoom feature here as well. I wouldn't go past 1.2, 1.4 zoom because you're really gonna start to lose some quality, I think, there. You're gonna be able to tell that you really zoomed in on that prime lens. But I'd say the crop mode and maybe a little bit extra zoom is really gonna give you a good focal length there. So let's get behind the camera to kind of show you what it looks like from that side. All right, so right now here I am in full frame mode, and I have it set up so that my top button here right near the shutter, C1, is my Aps-C crop mode button. So I can just go ahead and click that and it crops in for me. Then the one right next to it, I have my C2 button. That is my clear image zoom button. So if I click that, go ahead and give me an option here. I can scroll along and get some more length out of that. So now I'm getting up to 3 times there. So there's my 28mm. Now when I'm recording, when I'm pressing the button for Aps-C crop mode, it's not working. So I need to stop recording, then I can switch it, press record. It's pretty easy here. So I have it set up in my menu system. Let me go ahead and hit the menu here. So in the menu, when you can do your custom key, so for this movie mode, I went ahead and made custom button 1, Aps-C 35 and full frame select. So I'm selecting between using full frame and the crop mode. And that's really all there is to it. All right, that's all I got. I know there are a ton of other variables in picking a camera and a lens and things like that, but this is just one kind of aspect that you can look into if you're afraid of getting that prime lens that you can consider in your purchasing decision. There are plenty of good telephoto lenses out there as well, and there might be affordable ways for you to get multiple lenses of different focal lengths. Right now, this is the best option for me. This may be the best option for you. All right, I'm done talking. I'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. That is overdone. I'm not doing it. Nope.